So now we have Ted the series, and I have to start out by saying, God bless Seth MacFarlane. This series made me laugh so much. It's been a while since I've had a series make me laugh like this. Now, I'm going to start out by saying, if you are someone who is easily triggered or offended, do not watch this series. But if you like the movies and you like shows like Family Guy, this is a show for you. This was absolute comedic genius. So this is a prequel to the movies. So Johnny is a teenager going through high school, and he's experiencing all the high school stuff. He's getting picked on. There's the popular kids, the bullies, experimenting with things that are now kind of technically illegal in a lot of places, but you know how the movie goes. So basically, let's combine Ted with Family Guy, mesh them together, and that's what this series is. Because the whole family dynamic with Johnny, his mom and dad, his cousin who's living there, it really does remind me of Family Guy, but more of a live action version. But then you throw Ted in the mix and you get all of his sarcasm and his jokes. It's something that I wasn't expecting, because usually when they turn a movie into a series, it's hit or miss, and I was a little worried about that. But after watching just the first episode, I was completely hooked. There's so many series out there I can think of that failed because of a poor script. This was not one of them. This is the reason this series succeeded, was because the script was so well done. The dialogue in this series was on point every single time. The jokes, the punchlines were delivered exactly when they needed to be. Never missed a beat. The conversations between the characters were always intriguing. They always pulled you in. And there really wasn't a time during any of it where I went, we could have done without that line. That was a stupid conversation. Did he really just say that? I mean, I said that last one. Did he really just say that, but in a good way because it was funny? But not in a way that was like, I wish they wouldn't have put it in there. So the dialogue, the script, A+. One of the things I enjoyed a lot about this series was it wasn't just about Johnny and Ted. His cousin who's living there played a very large role in this, and I thought her character was absolutely great. You really got reeled into her story along with Johnny and Ted's. Even his parents played kind of a bigger role in this than I expected them to, but their role really fed into Johnny and Ted's development. And it really kind of added to the story in a way that I wasn't expecting, because I thought it was going to be truly focused on Johnny and Ted, and let's just go through some antics and some high school stuff. But then again, this is where the whole Family Guy dynamic comes in that I was talking about, because the parents and the cousin all play a really major role in here, and it really expanded the story and worked well. Since it's taking place in the 90s, there are a lot of 90s references that I enjoyed, especially since I grew up in the 90s and I could relate to the clothing and the way they're talking and acting and things they're doing. It's interesting to see things from a different perspective like that. Enough rambling. I love the series. You need to watch the series. It's hilarious. You'll laugh. I promise. If you don't laugh, you don't have a funny bone. So leave your comments and your likes, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out, and I'll see you in the next one.